I'm going to hit record and we're going to get started. Great. So find a comfortable seat. And while we're sitting, make sure you start as you intend to go. So start by feeling like you're connecting down through your sit bones. If your legs are not at ease sitting cross-legged, you could add a little bit of height. You could sit in a chair. You could extend your legs out in front of you. And just begin by feeling where you are in space. And it's so funny right now because we all have this 2-meter kind of bubble around us. But can you feel out right now into that 2 meters? So where do you begin? And where does what's around you end? And is it at your skin? Just see if you can breathe out into that 2-meter space around you for a couple of breaths. Maybe you're even breathing farther away than that. Farther out than that. See if you can fill up that space with your inhale. And the space doesn't contract on the exhale. It stays nice and open and wide, and you're just in the center of it. And even when we, so you probably have experienced this at least once in your lifetime. Either you feel like you're carrying, you come into a room and the energy in the room shifts and you feel that perceptibly, or someone comes into your room or where you are and the energy decidedly shifts. It's like they change the air around them. And it's because we're not even conscious of it most of the time, but we all send out, just from our body language, from the way we're speaking, we send out a message that can change the entire dynamic of an interaction. And if you cultivate, ideally, if you cultivate this kind of sense of evenness and breathing in and out, coming in and out of space, maybe you will be able to more effectively control how you enter a room, how you interact with people. And of course, I fail at this all the time. Decidedly. And no matter how much I practice this or I preach about it, I still fail completely. I was very angry at a veterinarian and first up on Friday. And I did not hesitate to let them know it, and it was not productive. But the good thing about practicing, hi Mark, I'm glad you made it on. The good thing about practicing is that, you know, I don't feel good about myself about that interaction, but at least, it's one step forward that I'm aware that it was a negative interaction and that I could have handled it differently. So one step forward, two steps back. And from here, bring the awareness into what your spine is doing a little bit. And on the inhale, it lifts up. And on the exhale, an ear falls to a shoulder. Back to center. Other side. A few more times, back and forth. I will say it is delightful to have a bit of warm weather. I ran this morning with a sweater or gloves. It was amazing. And come back to center. This time, swivel your chin. And the other thing about a practice is that it is a practice and you can do it over and over again, and yet each time you do it, you could approach it like it was new. We do this motion almost every class. Can you approach it like it's a brand new sensation? And back to center. Take your chin and just tip down a little bit. Bring your hands gently, very gently, to the back of your head. And you're not pushing. It's just a little light touch. And that little light touch just helps amazingly extend your neck forward a bit. Keep your elbows nice and wide. As you inhale, keep supporting the back of your head as your chin lifts. So both the front and the back of your neck stay nice and long. And then exhale down again. Couple more breaths like this. One more. Then back to center. And let the arms go. But we're gonna inhale and they're gonna stretch wide out. Almost like there's ropes, little marionette strings, pulling your fingertips. We're going to keep the arms wide as we exhale over. A little gentle twist. Inhale, arms nice and wide. Over. Other side. Do this a few more times. And it's different a little bit when we do it new. When we do change something a little bit, and suddenly it feels different. The next time you inhale, come back through center over to the other side, but both hands are going to come to one side, and maybe your top hand doesn't reach the floor enough. Just inhale, spine and long, and exhale, a little gentle twist. Inhale, exhale, little gentle twist over the shoulder. One more time. And then arms nice and wide again as you kind of helicopter arms over to the other side. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, a little twist. One more breath, keeping the front shoulder soft. And inhale, back we come. Set the arms down. And here you can either extend your legs out or keep them bent. And we're just going to take the hands and put them If you're sitting on the lift, just on the lift behind you or on the floor behind you. And being mindful, just like we did before, to keep the neck long, we're gonna inhale, lift the chin up, so the back and front of the neck stay long, the chest lifts, and exhale, bring it down. A couple more times. Feeling like you're lifting front and back body. Exhale. And exhale. Come back to center. Because we've been sitting for a long time, maybe let's bring our legs out in front of us. It doesn't really matter. Extend the arms out in front of you, parallel to the floor. Bend the right arm, sweep the left arm underneath, and your hands come together as much as they can. And we're just going to inhale the elbows up, exhale them down. One more time like this. And we're going to inhale. When we inhale, we're going to lift the chest at the same time. You'll find that the neck might, or the chin might lift too. And then exhale, see if you could just exaggerate the curve down a bit. Tuck the shoulders in, and then inhale up. Exhale. One more time on this side. And then arms come up in front. Arms are sort of big, can't figure it out. Inhale, bend your left arm, sweep the right arm underneath. And first, just the elbows, inhaling up, exhaling down. This time, for the next 3 breaths, we're going to add the lift through the back and the chest. Chin comes up. Exhale down. And bring your hands around your shoulders. Give yourself a nice, huge, big squeeze on the inhale. Exhale, release through the mouth. 2 more times. That feels good. Then take your arms nice and wide, palms facing up for a few breaths. And you can come forward on your sit bones, or you could recross your legs. Just make sure you're sitting with a nice, dignified spine here for 3 breaths. Inhale, the arms reaching them up. Exhale down. Try to keep the palms facing up. And like you're extending out through your fingers again. Take your palms, clasp them together, reach them to the ceiling, a little wiggle waggle back and forth. And then keep both sit bones connected, just exhale to one side. Back to center. Lovely exhale to the other side. And come on back to center. Exhale, hands float down. Move your lift out of the way, and we're going to come onto our hands and knees. Eagle pose. And just a few cat-cows here. So hands, and remember doing things new, like we've never done them before.
So take care here to have your hands, your fingers spread wide, your middle finger pointing forwards, your elbows gently bent and facing the insides of your elbows facing each other. And inhale, left, lift with the chest, the tailbone lifts. Exhale, curl it all the way under. When you're at the bottom, give your neck a little hello. Nod yes and goodbye, and then inhale up again. Curl it under. One more time. Nice big breath here, coming to the end of the inhale. And then exhaling and making sure you come all the way to the end of the exhale. And then just a little side stretch again, pushing one shoulder out, pushing one hip back, back and forth. And then finding your way to center again. You need a little break for your wrists, just come up to a little circle one way, a little circle the other way. The other way you do it is to put a blanket under your wrist, like so. Back on hands and knees. Knees spread wider than you might normally, so that you have a nice solid base here. Engage through the deep center line. We're going to pick up the left leg so that the sole of the foot points toward the ceiling with a bent knee, and just circle through the hip. One direction. Trying to keep the weight even. I was thinking, but trying to keep the weight even behind your hands, and then circle the other direction. And then set that down. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause between sides. Same thing, other leg. Picking it up, sole up to the ceiling. Big wide circles. One direction. Then the other direction. And setting that leg down. Back to center, and we're just gonna bring the right leg forward. In between the hands. For a few breaths, just inhaling forward. Exhaling back. If you find you feel like you're a bit collapsed in your chest here, you could always come on up, put your hands on your knees. Keeping everything so the deep center line stays nice and upright. The shoulders can stay relaxed. The next time you find yourself forward, you're going to stay for a breath. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. Then, taking the arms, we're going to inhale them up overhead. Inhale, set your right hand down inside the insole of your right foot. Just open up a little tiny twist. Inhale, spine nice and long. Exhale, opening. One more breath here. Exhale, that hand comes down. We're going to bring the left hip back and raise the right toe. And just go back and forth, pedaling that toe up and down. And for a breath, keep the toe lifted. Think here of maybe coming up onto your fingertips. Probably need that for balance, but keeping the chest nice and long and breathing into the front of that leg, or the back of the front leg, I mean. And then setting that foot back, bringing the leg behind you, legs nice and wide. Come on back into an extended child pose. So your hands are out in front of you, forehead comes down to the floor. Taking some good breaths into your back here. Taking a wide breath. And then walking forward till you're on your elbows. So your bum stays up in the air here, but you can clasp your hands together and just take the weight here back towards your heels. And you might find the forehead comes down to the floor. And then the arms can come behind your head in a little reverse prayer. Take a few breaths there. Filling up the back body. Then walking yourself up again. Coming back on your hands and knees. Distributing the weight. For 2 breaths, we're going to inhale the right hand up and forward. Exhale it down. Same arm. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Then the arms are going to stay where they are, but you're going to take your left leg and inhale it back behind you. Exhale it down. One more time with that leg. One, and then we're going to take both the right arm and the left leg, raise up, exhale down. One more time, raise up, exhale down. The next thing is a little bit different. So we're going to bring the right leg a little bit more into the center of our body. And we're going to open up and extend our left foot out. So we're in a little star on one knee. And then just inhale that top arm up. Can everyone do this one? It's not too hard on hips. And the neck can look down. Or when we were in physical class before, and we inhaled the spine long, if we were against the wall, and then opened up from the hip first. Then your neck might more easily follow. Then exhale, that hand comes down. Straighten out your legs, widen your knees, and back into an extended child's pose for a breath or two. You can walk your fingertips out a little bit further. Then inhale up, hands and knees again. This time we're going to tuck the toes under. Come into a downward facing dog. So just to walk out with the back of the legs here, to find a little bit of length in the spine. So lifting up and away from your shoulders. And then swinging or stepping or Coming back down to your knees if you like, and bringing the left foot forward between your hands again. We're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna shuffle back on the other side. So a couple breaths where you're just inhaling forward, exhaling back. And you can be with your hands on the floor here, or you can come up to your knee. Next time you find, keep your shoulders soft, breath wide. I found myself getting all hunchy and narrow. Next time you find yourself coming forward, stay here for a breath or two. Come up for a breath of relief. And then we're gonna inhale, right hand comes down to the, I don't know, it's so backwards. Left hand comes down. Whatever we did last time, we're gonna do it on this side. I think there's a twist. Sorry.
Your video has locked, Brenda.
My video is locked?
Yeah, you're just still in a downward dog.
I am.
Not for me. Not for me.
Oh, just me. Okay. I'm not sure why.
That would be a long downward dog. I'll
Well, you're still.
walk you, it could be your internet connection.
Yeah, it's odd because I can hear you, but the video is the same. Okay, I'll just listen to the instructions.
All right, so we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna have the right hand come to the instep of the left foot. And I'm pretty sure this is backwards for how I did it last time, but anyway, right? Left hand then comes to the side. So you do a little kneeling twist.
I'm just going to leave and come back.
Okay. And then exhale up and down. And we're going to pedal the toe up and down here for a few breaths. Sending that right where the left is back. So we're really extending the hamstring. And keeping the toe up for a breath or two. And you could even take your thumb here and just encourage back, and you might find your leg straightens a little bit. And then coming back to hands and knees. Nice wide knees here. And coming back into an extended child's pose, which is arms tippy fingering, I guess, out in front of you. And nice long sides. And then walking back up to hands and knees again, having a nice stable base. 2 times, we're gonna inhale the left arm up this time, like your fingers are being pulled. Exhale down. 1 more time. Exhale down, and then settle your hands so that they're a nice wide base as you inhale the right leg up. Exhale it down. 1 more time. All right, leg up. Is that better, Jeannie?
Yes, I turned it off and came back.
Okay, exhale down. This time, left arm, right leg 2 times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now we're going to settle the weight on the left leg. And we're going to draw the right leg along the mat so it's on the side. Your left arm comes on your left shoulder, so you're a little starfish. And the right hand can actually trace your body up, and that helps encourage opening. Inhale the spine nice and long. That extended foot can be all the way on the floor for balance. And exhale, open. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Open. Then we're gonna bring it right back down, wide-legged, extended child's pose. Arms out in front of you. One more breath here. Then we're gonna inhale, a little downward facing dog. Curl the toes under, press it back. Pedal your feet. And then find a moment of stillness. Pushing them back. Heels descending towards the floor and giving the head a little, you can let go now. Then we're going to walk the feet forward, hands to the feet, feet to the hands, and find yourself in a forward fold. And remember that your head is an object attracted gravitationally towards the floor. That, just think about your upper spine here, just lengthening. Length coming all the way through the back line of the legs. And then lean a little one way so you're getting a nice hip stretch. And then lean a little the other way. Back to center. Bend through your knees, root through your feet, and slowly roll up to standing. And find your way into the mountain pose. Just a little bit. And find your mountain pose. Feet spread, hip width apart, toes nice and wide. See if you can look down at your feet and spread them on the floor. Lift through the arches. Feel what that does to help lift you up. I need to move my camera. Take some breaths where you feel like you're filling your wide back body. And then inhale the arms up. Like you're moving from this part of your shoulder blade. Not from the top ridge, but from the actual big shoulder joint in the back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. This time we're going to stay. We're going to be a strong mountain right from the bottom, lifting up through the feet, arms reaching up. Maybe you feel better with your arms wide. In either case, nice long pillars on either side of your front body. Breathing all the way in and all the way out. And then sending your arms behind you. If you have a strap or some strap-like appendage, you might want to grab it. Otherwise, hands join behind you with palms facing out. Mountain pose again. And inhale, lift the arms a little bit. Exhale down. So when I say a little bit, I'm trying not to poke out through my chest too much or through my lower ribs. I'm trying to keep everything nice and knit as much as possible. Have a very bothersome post-appendectomy umbilical hernia right now, which is driving me bananas. Not going to get fixed any day soon, but
It drives me crazy because I feel like I'm not solid in the deep center line, so I got, anyway, it's neither here nor there. But don't use my belly as an example of something it together because it's not. Inhale up. Exhale this time, bend your knees. Arms come over your head. And even if you're holding a strap, still the same thing. And then inhaling, using the tension in your hands or your strap to help you come up to standing. Exhaling forward. Letting the head get a little shake, inhaling up. One more time. Back up, inhaling. And letting the arms go, giving them a little shake. Finding them. This time we're going to do a few just traditional forward folds. Inhale, arms up. Exhale forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale forward. And reverse all the way to standing. Exhale all the way down. Inhale halfway. Exhale down. And then all the way up, standing again. Mountain pose. This time bring your arms into prayer. Hands under your chest. Just take a few wide breaths here. We're going to do a chair pose now, which your feet stay where they are, nice and spread wide, soles lifted. Inhale the arms up, and exhale, bend the knees. So the bum sinks back a little bit behind you. Toes stay connected. Inhale up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Or sorry, knees bend. Inhale up. Exhale. One more time, and this time we're going to hold it. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, chair pose. Hold it for 3 breaths. The back stays nice and long. The weight is more in the heels, but the toes are still connected. The knees are parallel to each other. And you can be as low or as high as you like here. Inhale, come on up to stand. Exhale, shake the legs out. Now we're going to turn. We're going to turn, face, feet facing wide, hold the hip apart, toes facing out, penguins. Breath, we're just going to inhale, goddess pose. So knees bend, arms come to cactus. Exhale. Keeping the neck soft. Time when we come down, we're going to exhale, or we're going to inhale down, and we're going to stay. Inhale, straighten the legs. Bring the hands behind you or grab your strap again. Here we are. Exhale. Forward fold, wide-legged forward fold. Forward fold. My mouth doesn't work today. I need a new mouth. Inhale up. We do this up and down a few times. Exhale down.
Inhale up. Whew. Exhale down. This time we're going to stay. Try to keep your hands up for a few more breaths here, but at any time if you need, you can just lower them down to the floor. Now, if you haven't dropped your arms already, drop them to the floor. And one arm at a time. So, for instance, let's bring our left arm to the center and we're going to inhale the right arm up. Nice. Oh, extending through the spine, lifting open. Exhale that arm down. Inhale up. Nice little twist, openness. One more time each side. And then exhale the top arm down. Walk your hands out a little bit in front of you and bend your knees. We're just going to come right down onto the floor. Just rest for a breath or two. So you can come down to the floor on your side. And then arms come out. You're resting peacefully, palms facing up. The feet are under the hips. Feel the wave of breath here. It's your body in your space. And see if you can extend out your breath into that 2 meters around you again. One more breath here. Then bring your arms up into a T by your sides and windshield wiper your legs. So exhale down to one side. Look out over your opposite arm. Back to center. Other side. Both sides an even number of times. And come back to center. Hug your left leg over your right leg and windshield wiper this way. We're going to go back and forth a few times and then we're going to hold. Next time you feel yourself on the side you first came down on, stay there for 3 full inhale pauses, exhale pauses. And whenever you come to the end of your 3 breaths on that side, up and over to the other side. And you might have to straighten your hips out in between sides on the floor. Make sure your head is looking out over the opposite arm. And then back to center. Foot comes down, straighten your hips out, and then other side. So right leg hugs your left, and back and forth for a few times. And then hold it on one side for 3 breaths. No idea what all that pain is. Exhale, other side. Back to center. Take your hands, your knees in your hands. For a few breaths, inhale. The hands come away and exhale, everything draws in close. And feel here what's happening over the entire length of your spine. You'll find it lifts even your neck. You might lower back down and lift up again. Lower back down. And here, really see if you can wrap your arms around your legs into a giant, giant hug. And just squeeze as tight as you can. Maybe you even want to lift through your entire back body and bring your forehead to your knees. Maybe you want to do a little rock back and forth. And then find whatever, one last pose your body wants to do before final relaxation. Go ahead and do that. And then make your way into your favorite rest pose. And as you might settle into your favorite rest pose, begin again to explore outwards to the edges of your body. And then maybe feeling, imagining, breathing beyond the borders of your body. So maybe they dissolve into the space around you a little bit. In that breathing outwards and inwards, softening can occur. And then spend a few minutes dwelling in the center of that breathing and being. This is a poem by William Stafford called Time for Serenity. Anyone? I like to live in the sound of water, in the feel of mountain air. A sharp reminder hits me. This world is still is alive. It stretches out there shivering towards its own creation, and I'm a part of it. Even my breathing enters into the elaborate give and take, bowing to sun and moon, day or night, winter, summer, storm, still. This tranquil chaos that seems to be going somewhere. This wilderness with a great peacefulness in it. This motionless turmoil. This everything dance. Taking a few bigger breaths. Making whatever small movements you would like through your digits. And then, given that you're in your own house and if you're super cozy, you could just stay where you are. Otherwise, come gently back into the room with a feeling of peacefulness, being awake. Come sitting. Close with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Empty all the air out of your lungs. Inhale. Om.
Shanti, Shanti.
Namaste, Julia, Jean, Mark. I hope you have a wonderful week. I will shut off the recording.
Thanks, Brenda.
Thank you.